So today we're going to talk about how to find the 2 secret Strangelet capsules to unlock Matterspark IV. First thing you're going to need is you're going to need to unlock and be in the Fabled World Tier, and then from there you're going to want to go ahead and teleport to the stacks. This is going to be where the first one is, and there should be a giant, really tanky brig over in this area, and next to that brig you're going to see one of the little portal guns. You can go ahead and kill the brig. You don't have to kill the brig, but once you do find this little portal gun, you can go ahead and pick it up and bring it just back a little bit, kind of towards where you spawned in, and that's going to allow you to shoot the little portal spot, and then you'll run back again a little bit towards where the brig was and be able to teleport inside of the room. Once you're in here, there's going to be a door that you can open if you happen to be running with anybody else, and actually you're going to need to open up this door for later anyway, but there will be a little drop-down spot inside of the room itself that's going to allow you to get into kind of a even more hidden room within this room. You will need to spawn your little Matterspark ball. Again, don't forget you can always just do that whenever, once you've finished the campaign, so you don't have to worry about like finding one or anything. But in here, there should be a console to interact with, which is going to allow you to start the next part of this secret. So then go ahead, go back to the room you were just in, and you should now see a place to plant a raid flag, as well as another console that is going to start the little secret encounter. So once you activate this signal beacon, it is going to spawn some enemies out in the main open area, and pretty much you're just going to have to kill these guys. There is a 4.5-minute timer. I assume it will restart or something if you don't get it in the 4.5 minutes. We got it the first try, so I can't say for sure in terms of what happens if you don't get it. But basically, there's going to be a big walker, that's what these guys are called, walker tank, and 2 kind of like bigger captain type enemies on the sides. Watch out behind if you came over where I did. But basically, you just have to kill these enemies. Now, the captain guys are going to go immune, I believe twice during the phase at each like third of their health bar, and you will need Matterspark to break their shields and start doing damage to them again. But other than that, you're just basically going to kill them or shoot them until they are dead. Now again, they are pretty tanky. Do note that at least in Fabled, there is the multiplicity modifier. So that is going to make things tankier if you are with people. So we did this with 3. Everything was quite tanky. But if you are running this either solo or with one other person, things shouldn't be quite as tanky. Again, because multiplicity basically scales based on how many people are in your fire team, and that is again active in everywhere in the Fabled World Tier, and actually I think even in the lower world tiers as well. So again, I can't say for sure how this would work if you are running it solo, but I would assume just, again, due to the lower health and how things scale with multiplicity, it should be relatively doable. Now, once you kill the final captain, the little bubble that is protecting the capsule will go away. It'll also spawn you a chest, give you some extra loot, so you can go ahead and grab the loot from the chest, but then also make sure that you actually collect the capsule that'll be right next to you as well. That is then going to allow you to bring it back to kind of the main area of Kepler, the main spawn area, and if you dunk it in the little spot that we did a bunch in the campaign, that is going to give you your first secret capsule unlock. Now, the second secret capsule is in the Curtilage Divide, and from this spawn point, you're going to want to just go forward a little bit and off to the right. Again, you can kind of watch on screen in terms of where we are going, but you're going to pretty much just follow the path. You will eventually run into a little hole that you need to use Matterspark in, so again, just kind of follow along until you get to this point. Now, once you go through the Matterspark hole, you're going to want to immediately turn around, and we're going to have a few little secret puzzles we need to do. There should be a portal gun very close to where you are here. You're going to want to go ahead and take this portal gun and, again, turn back around through the little tripwires, or not really, just like lasers, and you'll be able to shoot through the lasers in order to get to the other side. Again, you'll just walk through the little portal. Do note that you actually, if you're running with anybody else, you can activate the lasers, or deactivate the lasers, to let anybody else through, so not everybody has to, if somebody's falling behind or whatever else, you can deactivate those lasers for your teammates. Next, you'll just go a little bit forward, and you will overcharge this little pylon, again, using Matterspark, and then continue forward again. Off to the right will be another portal gun, and you'll do kind of the same thing you just did a minute ago, look through the lasers and shoot one of the little spots with the gun, and that will allow you to teleport through. Again, just like before, you can turn back around and disable the barriers if you are running with any friends or teammates. Now, in this main area is going to be your actual puzzle. So when you come in here, off to the left from where you first enter is going to be a portal gun, kind of up top. You're going to need this portal gun and basically bring it to the opposite side of the map in order to do the first part of this little puzzle and start getting to the point where you can activate the secret encounter here. So once you get the portal gun, you can go back across. Now, if you have a teammate, it does make things a little bit easier. You can go ahead and have them grab the little crunchy mushroom and throw it to create some platforms for you. Again, if you don't, you can just run over and do it yourself. It's not a huge deal. You should have plenty of time. But then once you have activated these platforms, you can go ahead and jump on them, and at the top, you're going to be able to shoot the portal gun to create a little teleport portal. You may need to jump a little bit to kind of like get that shot on that angle if you saw what I did there. And then in this room will allow you to activate the system purge, which will basically allow you to start the secret encounter. From here, you're going to want to head back to the center. You should see, like right next to where the little bubble, where the bubble capsule is going to be, there's another spot to basically activate, and there'll also be a raid flag here. And once you activate that spot and grab the raid flag, you will spawn in the boss. Basically here, really simple. Again, just like before, you're just killing the boss again. Just like before, he is quite tanky, especially with a group and with multiplicity on. There is one mechanic that will happen quite a bit during this encounter. Basically, there's just going to be 2 mines around the room constantly spawning. Again, with this, I'm thinking about it now. If you are running it solo, I don't know if there's less mines. Like maybe there's only 1 mine if you're by yourself. If not, it may definitely be very helpful to have at least a second person. Otherwise, getting to both mines may be a bit challenging. But other than that, again, other than doing the mines, you're just going to need to shoot the boss as much as you possibly can. Again, pretty tanky, might take a little bit, but shoot boss, deactivate mines, repeat until the boss is dead. Once the boss has been defeated, you will notice that in the center of the room, the little capsule that had the bubble on it no longer has the bubble on it. You'll also have, again, another chest that spawns there to kind of mark the way in case you forgot where it was or get lost or whatever. So just go over the chest, grab the loot, and again, make sure that you don't forget to grab the capsule itself. And just like before, you'll be able to bring this capsule back to the main caldera area of the of Kepler, and that will give you the second capsule, second secret capsule that you need for Matterspark IV. And that's all for today. I hope this video was helpful, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.